How y'all doing, family? This is Herbert Kareem, and I have a special guest with me. And you know me, and her name is Coach Maria, and she's from the Herbal Flower. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let her say her social media platform, but at least let me say right here the intro. She comes from. I met her when I did my herbalist course, and when she came to a webinar because they were pushing for me to do a webinar. They wanted to meet me, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, I don't really come out a lot and meet people like that. I ain't what I do because you never know who's there. I'm more like that because I don't like this system, and I'm not as trustworthy of the people in the system. So anyway, but that being said, I went ahead and let them put it together and stop being like that. We met in Baltimore, and when she showed up, this young lady, everybody was powerful. Everybody was. But when I met her, I just knew it was something special about them, just like the rest of them and whatnot. I just knew that everybody had their own individuality and creativity, and I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know who was going to stay. And here she's been around. One of the last probably I met about, I don't know, how many was it? About 60 of y'all?
I think so. No, it's in Maryland. It's about
30,
20,
20?
23, I think,
Okay,
but I could be
about
wrong.
23, 25. So I met all those, and I would say out of those 25, she's among the maybe 18 that's still there. And we have like a meetup that we do on a regular basis, like on a Zoom, and all of them are putting their stuff together, just like I have each one, not each one teach one, but the herbal class. And I can't meet it with everybody, but some of them are assisting as much as they can for me. But this young lady right here, has all of her stuff completed. I'm just blown away. But this is when I've said it before. This is my love language. When I give my pearls, I don't count everybody, nobody as being no swine. So when they say don't cast your pearls among swine, I don't count nobody as being no swine. Just like, when you ready, you ready. And this young lady, she took her time. I don't know what her personal endeavors are. I just know that she can tell you. But I am very, very happy. I'm gonna let you know personally. I'm very, very happy with you, and I mean, this right here is enough for me. I'm gonna sit back and watch her. I've been watching her videos privately, not commenting because I don't want her to feel nervous on her channel. She has a YouTube channel. I want to shout all her stuff out, but she's gonna tell you. So that being said, thank you for doing everything. Thank you for doing what you did. Thank you for being consistent and being faithful and being a supporter. And now you're jumping out there in the world and you're sharing and you're helping people. She's a vegan, y'all. This is a young vegan that is on fire to help everybody out. So it's just not about vegans for her. But you know me, I'm gonna power out with the vegans because y'all email me all the time and y'all drive me crazy. So this is perfect for me. Now I can tell my assistant where to send y'all. Okay. So anyways, all right, go ahead and tell them about yourself.
All right. Thank you for that. That was a very nice intro, and I'm very grateful to be here. So again, as you mentioned, I am Coach Maria, and I'm over at The Herbal Flower it's on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. You can find me, The Herbal Flower. And today I'm just going to speak to you all just a little bit about eating a well-balanced diet during this time, these hard, trying times. So as many people, they always wait until they get sick to want to change things. So for me, my main goal is to make sure instead of waiting until you get sick, just go ahead and start making small changes right now to avoid that. And in order to do so, you have to rebuild or build your immune system. As you know, the immune system helps fight off different infections, different bacterias, and other little bugs, I would say. So in order to do so, again, I am vegan, so I live that lifestyle. But for you, if you're not vegan, you have to make sure that you are eating well balanced. And what I mean by that, you have to be eating your fruit and veggies daily. It's non-negotiable. You have to. If you're going to have your meat, okay, cool. If veganism is not for you, cool. I love it. I enjoy it. However, you just have to make sure you're eating your fruits and veggies daily, getting sunlight every day, and making sure you exercise. Whenever you are eating your fruit and veggies, you're getting your vitamins and your minerals that your body needs to help fight off these infections and illnesses, right? So I think that's all I have right there, Kareem. letting them know that
Okay.
it's important. Yeah, okay, to rebuild and work on the immune system. And do you have anything to add on to that?
Yes. Tell them what kind of vitamins or fruits they should be eating, because
Okay.
some people want specifics. I know how.
Okay. No problem. No problem
I
at
know they've
all.
heard it from me many times, but they want to hear your perspective, Coach.
Okay.
Now, by the way, she does have several videos up, several. So you can go right over there when I put the link below, and I'm probably gonna slide it over the screen where you can go so you can check it out. But go support this young lady. So I want you to go over there and check out. And she breaks it down. But tell them right here why you're here now, because we got a lot of viewers that's listening to you right
Yeah.
now. So what type of this is the first question. What type of supplements do you take as to make sure you keep yourself strong during
Yeah.
these times right here that we're going through? People
Okay.
taking the jab and whatnot.
I
And so
know.
what are you doing to keep your immune system strong?
So for me personally, I make sure that I take vitamin C. I am getting vitamin C from fruits and veggies, of course. However, far as the supplements I take, I do a vitamin C. I will have a elderberry tea, or you can do a syrup, and kids can take the syrup too. My daughter does, and she's 7. I also take B12, and you can also take zinc, because zinc is really good for fighting off bugs. For that time, that's what I'm doing now. Anytime I need to include something else, it just depends on what I'm going through at that time. But for these trying times, I really focus on zinc, vitamin C, and elderberry. And I also like B12 because it gives me energy.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Now, what's your typical breakfast in the morning?
Breakfast. So
I mean,
before,
this is a real vegan, y'all. So the people that be eating, y'all feel that they eat nasty food. You need
mhm,
to hear it, because you're usually supposed to be eating to live. I understand.
right,
They want to make all these magical tasting things that pop off in your mouth, like those, what are that, pop rocks?
right,
So
right, right.
that's what y'all want. Y'all want that pop rock food. So tell them what's your typical kind of like breakfast you make.
Well, let me tell y'all first, before veganism, now don't get me wrong, I was one of those people who would eat very poorly. By that, what I mean, Monday through Friday, I would stop at McDonald's and get me a McGriddle,
Mm,
with the sausage and the cheese, a large sweet tea, and the fried hash browns, and that grease that they're using. And I was doing that every day. On top of that, I would have a snack with Doritos. I would have my soda every day, no water. So don't get me wrong, I've been there before. When I transitioned to veganism, that's when I started to make different changes. So for a typical breakfast, honestly, a fast, water and fasting. But if you are just starting out, and you struggle with fasting, intermittent fasting, I would recommend to you start the day off with some lemon water, give you a flush. After you have your lemon water, I would suggest maybe a green juice or a smoothie, something that's easy on your digestive system. You don't want to eat something that's too heavy. I know it's said that breakfast is the most important meal, which it can be, yes, but you cannot during these times, or just for optimal health, you cannot just eat poor food. Not in the morning, not for lunch or dinner. And it's easier said than done, but you have to be stronger than that. Your mental and your mind state has to be better, right? So just start in the morning. Just make sure every morning you start it off with water. It's very important. Do not grab a soda. Do not grab a sweet tea. Do not grab any of that. Stick with water. If you can't do the juicing, you might get a headache. Well, Coach Maria, I don't feel good. I don't like the way I feel right now. I need something to put on my stomach. Eat fruit. You can eat bananas, you can eat apples, oranges. If that's not enough, add some nuts or seeds in there. But just no heavy foods, no oily foods for breakfast. Your body's just waking up from a natural fast of sleep. You don't want to put junk in your body, because that will affect the immune system, and your immune system will not be able to fight off infections, bacteria, and other bugs. Yes.
I like that. I like that. So you broke that down very well. And that's the thing, you guys. Like she broke down, when you just coming out of your sleep. When they say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, you're really breaking. your fast because you're just waking up from sleeping. So breakfast. Okay, so you're breaking the fast. So you, when she broke down and said water, I wasn't ready for her to say that. I was shocked. That was definitely a powerful answer. And the reason why it is best that you do it that way during these times is because individuals that are taking the jab, the V shot, and those that don't want to take it. Okay. So now you're in a crossfire between one another and it's transferring to each other, whether you believe it or not. Scientifically is correct. And your CDC Fauci is telling you now it is. I just don't cover it no more because they putting the channel in violation and I don't want to not have to cover the news. When you're around individuals, if your immune system is low, like she mentioned, you're going to be under attack. Those that are taking this shot, is immune system is weaker. Those that are not taking the shot, you're around individuals that are taking it, and now it's kind of like spreading to us because I'm one of the ones ain't taking it. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you keep your immune system strong. And like she mentioned, like, I know you ain't want to hear that. I was like, water? What? Yeah. Is that what you do, Kareem? Look at here. It is noon. This is my first meal right here. And mine is like a shake. And I really, I have my fiber in here. What is it? 7 grams of fiber. So that's when you're on the go when I had to bounce to come to this other house to do this collaboration. But usually I do exactly what she mentioned. I have my lemon water. I prefer lemon water. I just got accustomed to doing that every morning. So that's my thing. Because lemon water, like she mentioned it, I know it's tough for you just starting out. So just deal with water and do what she said. But okay, I got another question for you. Now, a lot of people want to know. First, let me ask you this, because I know people probably wondering, how long you been a vegan?
I've been vegan going on 4 years. 4 years now. And I love it.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I
thought it was only 2 years. I thought it was since I met you. I guess you was a vegan 2 years before I met you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, 4 years?
Yep.
That's amazing right now. Okay, y'all probably saying, Kareem, what you mean it's amazing? You ain't no vegan? No, I'm not. I ain't knocking that. I'm not knocking that. If y'all, I don't really like the term. Matter of fact, let me just go into that question right there, because I don't really like the labels, but I'm not, I don't eat, just so you know, I don't eat meat. But if you had to label me as something, I'm more around that vegetarian. Okay. If you want to place something on me, that's more my style. Okay. But I don't eat no meat. So what do you call that? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think about the because I know you get calls and emails because you've been on this social media platform a while. How do you feel about being the labels, and people say I'm a keto, or people say I'm a planetarian, people say I'm a vegetarian, or hey, look, I'm not no vegan right now, man. I ain't doing it. Or raw vegan, you got those two. So how do you feel about that?
So how do I feel about each of those subgroups?
Well, if when people get kind of, their nose go up when you say you're a vegan, they start acting all weird. When you come around, they thinking if you come to the party, you're gonna bring some vegan dish that's gonna be horrible.
Right. Well, let me tell you.
Or if you invite them to your house and they go, oh my God, what is she making?
Yeah, I get that. I get that a lot from people who are non-vegan. So they're meat eaters. They eat the standard American diet, right? Which is your meat, you have your eggs, you have your milk, whatever, But they come around me and they're like, oh, what does she have for us now? But they taste it, and trust me, it's good. Okay. But far as the different labels, I love veganism, but I don't want to push it so hard that it turns people away from me, my message, or just whatever I have to say. So when it comes to a keto diet, vegan, vegetarian, my main thing is I make sure, tell them to eliminate certain things like cow milk. Please stop drinking the cow milk. Mm-hmm. But if you're going to have your meat or have whatever, just make sure it's clean, fresh, and, things like that. But I would never push veganism on anyone, just making sure it's well balanced. You can be vegan and still be unhealthy. And I think people don't understand that. Vegetarian, meat eater, everyone, it's just all about the balance. And when I say balance with, let's say, a vegan, you can have a vegan over here who eats a processed food every day, the Beyond Meat Impossible Burger, soy, tofu every single day, versus someone else who's eating plant foods, which is fruit, veggies. You have your whole grains, wild rice, and things like that. Those two are very different. You have this vegan who drinks soda. Soda is vegan, while this one wakes up and drink water. So same lifestyle, veganism. One is unhealthy, one is healthy. Same with meat eaters. You can have a healthy meat eater here, unhealthy there. It's all about well balanced. And I always go to, when I say well balanced, it's all about balancing your fruit, your veggies, and again, carbs, proteins, and healthy fats. It's all about the balance. In a way, I know people may ask, well, how do I know if I'm getting it balanced? Or how would I know? I'm just starting out. There are different apps that you can use because, again, I'm not with you all day, so I can't, tell you, but you can download My Fitness Pal, and just for a few days, just start tracking everything you're eating, or have a food journal just so you can see, okay, I woke up this morning, I had a biscuit, a cheese biscuit, and I had a green juice. I had for lunch a salad. For dinner, I had a pizza, a greasy pizza from Pizza Hut. And you can get an idea of how many carbs you had for the day, how many proteins was in the food, how many fats, if it was unsaturated, saturated, what's the balance of that. And as you can see, you can do, you take your weight, you take your age, your height, and things like that, and it's going to combine the number of macronutrients that you need every day. So again, it's all about learning yourself, eating your fruits, eating your veggies, and incorporating all those other foods that you eat. But it has to be healthy. Otherwise, it will compromise your immune system and you'll have a higher chance of getting sick.
Uh,
So
she
yeah.
hit y'all hard, huh? Boom. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. So I mean, you knocked out the last two questions that I had because you wrote it all in. You got it in a row right there. So I ain't really got much to say after that. I appreciate that because that's what y'all needed. She gave you a breakdown and a lot of the things that you might want to find more about her and how her style is. You go to her channel, and I like one thing that she mentioned right here. One thing that was majorly key on one of my questions, and she already answered, so I'm not going to answer the other ones, is the fact that it's not about what lifestyle you're eating. It's about if you're healthy. Okay. So that's what her main focus is. And that's what I teach. And I'm glad that she is passing the torch. I'm passing the torch, and she got torches from other people, and she's now passing the torch to other people and sharing how you stay healthy. Because right now, what we're dealing with right now, people just don't know how to just avoid this and still be kind. I know you guys can check her temperature on her spirit. It's right. So it's a beautiful thing. So I'm proud to know you. I'm proud to meet you. I'm happy that you came into my life to teach me some things and some humility and honor. I appreciate that. I'm glad I was able to teach you some things. So, and I'm glad that you're about ready to share your knowledge and your lifestyle with others because they need it. This is for an individual that's been eating strictly the way people don't want to travel over there healthy for 4 years. You see her skin? You see that? It's not an accident. Okay, so we have to get there because we're being treated as animals, and it's not, animals like in somebody's backyard, and you don't want to be living like that. So you got to start practicing how to take care of your body. So she gave you a breakdown of the how to get macros because she's not with you. She gave you an app you can use. She told you the different of the main three so that you need to focus on. So I'm not going to drill it too much because you need to follow her. And then I hope we can have you back again, Mrs. Life Coach Maria. And then please go check her channel out. I already have it, flowing there below. I'm going to have it in the description. I'm going to have her Instagram, her Facebook, her YouTube, and especially her website because she is providing supplements, herbs, things that you need to help you get through this situation and actually help you through your day-to-day life and whatnot. So go support her at the Herbal Flower. And then, that's all I have to say. You have anything else to say?
No, I think that's about it. I'll be grateful for y'all to come over to my channel and check me out again. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, The Herbal Flower. And I'll be more than happy to help you just connect with me. And again, Kareem, Herbalist Kareem, thank you so much for this opportunity. It really, really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. We will anytime. We're gonna be back again. gonna come back when we
Yeah,
need you? Yeah,
yeah,
because I know you about to start a series, and I can't wait. I'm not gonna let the cat out the bag, but man, she about to start a heavy series that helps some individuals that's going through some
yeah.
fiery issues, and then she came up with a great idea. And when she starts it, I'm gonna bring it back so I can put like a illuminate light it on it so you guys can go check it out. But other than that, you guys, like I always say, Mother Nature's gift to healthy living. Y'all take care. Thank you.
I'm just keeping it, I'm just keeping it, I'm just keeping it real. Give them something, they give them something, they give them something, they feel. If they tired of being stressed out and been depressed about it,